a storm right before it was wrapped this winter after Cody left and basically ripped our davits down. I guess Alfred's destiny was to fall down from this spot.
This is Dingus the davits. Crooked.
Oh man. One of the projects that we hope to get done to our boat was to see if we can get an arch built to get a little bit more power on the boat.
Yes.
A little bit more solar and a new, in that process also new davits for the dinghy.
Or we can't get fiberglass work done, the welder charged way too much.
We attached a grill to the broken rail to maybe, you know.
Oh yeah, we have a rail coming in.
Yeah, we've ordered.
We've been able to finally order from Jeannot because somebody hacked Jeannot's website at some point, so we couldn't get any parts. Back push pit here will be coming in. We can't really take it down because it is a sport for our bimini, so
We'll
deal with it. Right.
This summer.
We thought about running it over with a car.
Today is Saturday, and tomorrow Cody has a day off, and then Monday Millie has her doctor's appointment for her vaccine checkup and everything that comes with that. So first doctor's appointment in the States. And then Cody's gonna continue the repair while, you know, we're two people. I can't really do it when I'm by myself here. And honestly, I don't really know how either. I would like to be a part of it, but this is the life and what we have to do right now. We have to divide and conquer a little bit. So yeah, enjoy the first part of our repair, and then we'll see how it goes. Back in October 2020, when I was pregnant and Cody had just left the boat in the yard to spend a couple of days with his family before flying to Norway to be with me, I received a message through YouTube from one of our subscribers. They told us they had just seen our boat in the yard and that there was damage to the davits, sending us pictures and basically letting us know in case we hadn't seen. And we hadn't, so we immediately contacted the yard to get some details and hopefully be able to plan a repair for later. What happened was the dinghy was on the davits because it was supposed to be wrapped with the rest of the boat, but the storm caught it before anyone got to it. So now, after failed attempts to make something awesome out of a bad situation, we were left with making the best out of what we had. Not that Cody isn't our best asset, but our arch project had to be put on hold, and he had to use his limited days off to pull off a repair, fiberglassing, gel coating, and reassemble, as well as ultimately attaching some of our solar panels on the davits itself. Most of these tasks are new to us and to Cody, but with research and good friends and mentors, there was hope.
This rigging I got. So I have our spinnaker halyard and our boom lift. So I got the boom lift hooked up to here. I just took this bracket off here. That was like an extra support for our bimini. And then I'm running the spinnaker halyard up forward as well, trying to take the pressure off of this so our whole bimini doesn't collapse. But that's at least holding it now.
Well, as long as it doesn't fall in the ocean. And
it won't fall in the ocean. The thing is, I just don't know when I take this out where the pressure lies. Like, I think I'm pretty, like, it feels like that should be a lot of pressure off of this thing. There shouldn't be too much. I wasn't able to spin this pin before.
Oh, you can always tie one
I know that it's
from
go
here
like this.
to here too.
Yeah.
If you like need it so it doesn't fly out, I don't know what way. It
No,
will
I
go.
think that is my. I think it's now a side to side thing because it's not.
Okay.
It's not an up and down thing. I've got it pretty supported here.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that worked perfectly. So I ran our main sheet line over to here, and then I got our boom lift hooked up there, and our spinnaker halyard there. So it kind of took the relief pressure off actually a bit too much. We'll see how this all goes. The name of the game, don't drop the thing. Alright, so far I've gotten that nut out, that bracket fitting, all the little fittings and everything that had to be on top of here taken off. And now I'm into my final step here. Gotta take this board off, and then I have to get back here to that last nut, which is the worst one. But once that's off, then the whole thing should be able to peel up, and I'll be able to take a look at the damage. Whatever damage is done, I'm going in. Coming with me. All right, so this is our pump here, our manual bilge pump. Right here you're seeing the chains that go up to the sprocket that's connected to the helm. These pulleys and your guy wires for your entire steering system, which is also good to check while you're down here. Bottom of your compass. Here's some gauges. There's your NEMA bus bars and bottom of the winch. So back here, I don't even know if I can get the camera back there. Right back and under here, which is the last bolt for that push pit in the back. And I still don't have the 17mm socket that I should have for this job, so it's gonna be a little while of upside down. Probably in the pieces or seal it. Fiberglass. I don't know if any of that was actually on video. Okay. So with all of the boat problems and boat issues you have to deal with when you just do something very simple like it's taking 3 nuts off. You had to do all this. All right, well, so now that we're at the step of disassembling everything, it'll be the fiberglassing step here. So what I'm gonna do, or what my goal is, I don't really know what I'm doing that much. I'm definitely not an expert, but the goal is I'm gonna see if I can beat this out. I just tried a bit, but I couldn't get it to really budge too much. I know I see a crack that's running all the way down here. Like I don't want to do that much on the outside. I'd rather do everything on the inside. So I'll have to grind this back. I can see if I can push this one through as well on the inside. I'll probably have to peel this little piece back. I don't think that's gonna hold up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna peel this back. I think that's probably laminated on as well. Re-sand this piece, re-laminate that to the hull, and then I think my plan is I could almost just run some filler in there. I'm not sure what to do, but I'm just gonna do things and see if it works. So, no expert, but it was my idea. So this was shoved in through the core and everything. All the fiber on this front side was broken. I have this section here that's gonna be very tough. I figured I would just fill it, clamp it, and let that set overnight. And then I came in on this inside here, and I'm hoping to get a bit more of a flexibility. I'm gonna open this up a lot more here, and then I'll use this entire section here as more of just a backing plate, build on the front, come back, sand down what I need to on the back, and try to do most of my work back here and keep this area free and clear. That way, if I don't match it right in the future, you won't see it too well. You'll just see the back, or that plate that we use for our davit system. I'm gonna need some rags down below.
This is my problem with these things.
Just do things.
Yeah, Cody tends to just do things, and he
But
does
I
it
gotta-
well. Shh. You do it well. He does it very well, and he's efficient and all that stuff, but he's just not organized, and he doesn't really plan anything, and he doesn't clear things away and like bring out what he needs for this task and then clear that away before he starts a new one. It's just everything
All at once.
is out.
I do it all at once.
All at once.
I left this whole container in here open, so that way all this stuff could go in there. Alright, so I am now mixing the resins together. I have all of my cloths cut, ready to go for each piece of this puzzle. I'm going to use the 105 resin for this layup. I'll lay this up, let it cure overnight, come back, sand it, and go from there with the 206 hardener, because the 206 hardener has shown a better result with the gel coat layup over top. So right now it's the wake game. I think everybody's coming into the harbor. Perfect timing to have a full pot of resin mixing. It should be good. We'll see how this actually lays up and looks tonight.
As the day ended, we felt good about having started the project, seeing an end to it. And even though Millie and I had been stuck inside for the day due to the extra solar panels blocking the hatches and fiberglass occupying the cockpit, the day was productive. Now the plan was to match up Cody's next day off with another calm day with minimal wind. So if you haven't yet, remember to subscribe to our channel, and if you have any hot tips for this repair, leave a comment below and we'll see you next time.